Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back. Happy Friday. I'm gonna keep it short and simple. We took one position in the aim sessions today. It was a short. I wanted to see price respect this 4 hour value gap that we had created on the higher time frame. Right. This was a 4 hour value gap from that tariff um Trump event, whatever the fuck you want to call it, when he just manipulates the market like crazy. It seemed though we had respected it here, right? Price came all the way up to the consequent encroachment of that 4 hour inefficiency and seems to be respecting it. And I thought so because why? We created another 3 candle displacement move to the downside, creating it again another inefficiency. Um, why is this marked out as an inverse fair value gap? I think I have another, yeah. So, yeah, I wanted to see price respect this newly created imbalance here, but as you can see, it got disrespected today, but it did respect my initial theory before it went ahead and closed out above that 4 hour fair value gap. So, what did we get, right? Well, first things first, no news Friday, right? We still have the government shutdown. News is to native, whatever the heck. But yeah, so we have the London highs here, London low, and I'll explain why I have this 15-minute low marked out here shortly. But anyways, moving from that 4 hour fair value gap that I wanted to see respected, we had a very, very small push up into it and during London session. Again, we get market open, price comes up, sweeps the high there, the London high, and then, but to me, that I didn't think that was the real sweep. And then what do we get here? All right, price came back up more into that 4 hour imbalance before it looked like it was respecting and creating an inverse, going to take out some sell side, but yeah, I did enter a short here, and as you can see, that got destroyed. But it seemed that price wanted to. It didn't hit the consequent encroachment here, right? It did hit it here, but I bet you on the Nasdaq, it hit the consequent encroachment of that 4 hour inefficiency. Let's go. Mm, 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 mm. Would it be here? Uh, no, I guess not. But I had assumed that price hit the consequent encroachment on the Nasdaq, but yeah, price came back up again, swept the high finally, and then what do we get here? Another inverse fair value gap. So at this point, I'm like, all right, if this short fails, then clearly price is just gonna keep ripping to the all-time highs again. And I was expecting the short. Why? Price has been very, very bullish ever since April. So, I mean, at some point we gotta retrace, right? But if we go back up to all-time highs, then I mean, so be it. Price is gonna do its thing. If it has enough sell side to make that move, then it does not need to go lower. But yeah, I wasn't really expecting price to come down and hit the London low, only because this has swept a previous session a low and 4 hour low. So the bias was bullish, but again, I told you I wanted to see that 4 hour for rally gap get respected, and it did so here. So I entered short of the consequent encroachment of this newly created inverse rally gap. Um, I had this 15-minute low targeted as my TP, but as you can see, price ended up respecting the AM low that it had created earlier and making its way up to disrespect the fair value gap from that, right? So, yeah, I don't care. I got my win for the day. This was nice 20 handles, so I'll take that. But yeah, that's enough from me. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys next week. Stay disciplined, stay safe out there. Take care.